Alright, well, I'm hurting for things to video, and I've got a couple of kind of maintenance type tasks that I want to do tonight. One of them is to replace this connector. This was the harness that I built for the 8 liners and the Cherry Master boards. That there was too big. It was the only thing I had, but I've ordered one from China since then. It's come in. So I'm going to replace that connector right there with the proper size one. Another test I'm going to do is I got a couple of potentiometers here. These are 5Ks. That's what I need for the Atari, the arcade games, the old black and white games that had a potentiometer like BreakOut. So I'm going to install those in these. I don't know if these are if the shafts are going to be the right length or not. I'm not sure. So I'm going to this may be a fail, but I'm going to try to do it. So I'll be disassembling those, inserting those, soldering them into the harness. So that's it for now. I'm going to get started on it. Well, I'm trying out my new little desk mountable vise here to hold these in place for me as I transfer the wires. So I've got the pins lined up. All I got to do is transfer the wires to the new one. So this is nice. This is like a $4 thing you can get through maybe not Temu.com, but AliExpress. So yeah, I bought one. I bought one for my son too, and he uses his. But I've been needing something to hold boards and stuff, so this is perfect. Just letting you know. Oh, I got the 20-pin connector on my JAMA harness adapter for those poker boards. That's all done. I'm moving on now to replacing the potentiometers in these Atari paddle units. And the old one, the original in these were 1 mega ohm, which were way too high for what I needed. They need to be 5K. I had put these in there. These are 25K pots, and those are still too big and not very useful for testing like the BreakOut boards, the Atari BreakOut boards. So I'm going to be removing that, installing this new one. This is a 5K R502 or B502. That's a 5K. So I'll be soldering that in, and this thing won't fit on the front of this. So I won't be able to use that. That would have been kind of neat if I could have, but it won't fit down in that recess there. So I'll just be putting that knob like that, and that should just be perfect. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I got the 2 controllers all put back together with the 5K pots, and I've tested it, but I'm going to show you what's going on here. They're working really well, but there is a problem on the board, and I'll show you what it is. So let me start a 2-player game. All right, so player 1 is this one. All right, player 1 is this one. And see how it jumps around right there? That's not the potentiometer being dirty. That's a bad capacitor, I believe. So I've got to get the schematics out and replace the capacitors on player 1 paddle. But it's working very well except for that. Very nice. Okay, so let me play this ball. Then I'll get to player 2 paddle and see how it is. I think it's also, I don't think it's as bad as this one, but see how this jumping around? That's pretty bad. All right, so this one, it's nice and clean there. Get down to the bottom, it starts jumping around. So it's got the same type of problem. Capacitors in that paddle circuit. Also, the sound isn't working. So I had 4 boards that I had acquired a long time ago, and I repaired them a long time ago. And I think I didn't have a speaker back then, because I'm using an amplified speaker now. You have to amplify it on this because these are unamplified. And so back then I didn't have a speaker, and so I probably didn't know the audio wasn't working. So I'm going to have to fix the paddles and the audio on this, and then after that I'm going to do the board that I made to give you different size paddles, you know, give you different skill levels. So yeah, but I got to repair the board first, and that's going to be what I do tomorrow because bam, it's past midnight and I'm getting tired. Thanks for watching.